His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burnt in a furnace.
Brass is the color of this. It's a derivative of brown. And if you put
what color does brass turn when it's burnt?
It turns black. It turns black. You put anything in the furnace. Okay, Daniel 10:5. Don't you know that?
Doesn't even matter.
Daniel seen them too.
If he was Asian,
How?
if he was Mexican.
How? He said right what you see, John. He said right what you see. How you? But you say it don't matter. Did the Messiah say right what he see? Did the Messiah say? Did the Messiah say right what he see?
Go look at the portrait they showed Julius
Here we go,
Caesar.
Romans.
Anyway,
you know what?
We're all children of
We're gonna get these quick ones off, and that's gonna be it. Romans 3:3.
All men will join Israel.
He said it don't matter, but the Messiah said right what you see. Romans 3:3.
Anyway,
what if some did not believe? Shout out Slack it. Verse 4. God forbid, let God be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy saying. So you got to speak according to the scriptures. That's the only way you're gonna be justified. Period. That nigga condemned. He's through. This wasn't for him. He's a demon. We was gonna take him. We're gonna still read him. Daniel 10:5, and we're gonna get out of here. 10:5, and whatever you hold.
Yep. Daniel chapter 10 and verse 5. Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. His body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire.
Yep.
And his arms, and his feet, like in color to polished brass.
Yeah, like colored people. No colored people allowed. But it says the Messiah was colored. Right? He was a Jew. He said he wasn't a Jew. But he from Judah. What's the word Jew come from? It said he looked like this. He don't look nothing like a damn Rothschild. Right? And it's another Jew, by the way. Read that. Song of Solomon.
Song of Solomon 1 verse 5. I am black but comely.
You look that word up, his dark skin. Go ahead.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem,
Go ahead.
as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
This is Solomon talking. Who's of the tribe of Judah? Another Jew. He said he dark skinned. But the Jew, he said a white person looked Jewish. A Jew looked like the Rothschilds. That's what a Jew looked like. You finished that verse?
I finished 5.
Yeah, that's cool. You finish whatever you read, and then I'll get the other one. That's it. Did you finish the other one? Did you read? Yeah, look not upon me.
Next verse says, look not upon me because I am black, because the sun hath looked upon me.
Yeah, because I am dark skinned. What is a Jew doing looking dark skinned if Jews look like Rothschilds? Come on, man, nigga a demon. Yahweh Shemel Shah Shabbat Wayel, that dude, Baba Kushah, Yahweh Shemel Shah Tawada Tawada.
Jeremiah 14 and 2. Judah mourneth.
Yeah, Judah, the Jews. That's where the word Jew come from. Go ahead.
And the gates thereof languish.
Yeah, meaning the leaders, which we can break that down and prove that. But go ahead.
It says they are black unto the ground.
They are dark skinned. That's the same word that Solomon used, black. Is it literal black? No, because no one's actually black. You look the word up, it means dark skinned, meaning a derivative of brown. Brown. You got it.
They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
That's it, man. And you look up all the Israelites, which the word Jew come from, is a play off the Israelites. It's what the Israelites was called. Really, to be a Jew is a byword. That's not a good thing to be called a Jew. They was calling us that outside of our name. And first of all, the letter J don't even exist. Right? You got it, brother.
Man. You can read that one again if Thessalonians. That's
I really want.
Yeah, con.
These niggas.
Is.
Where the fireballs at? Where's what Elijah saw?
Exactly. Exactly.
We need that, man. And just rain down fire and brimstone upon this place, Lord. Baba Kushah. Destroy that man, man.
You got it, brother.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Yeah, so that's what we are pretty much dealing with out here. Everybody deceived, man. encounter we had was a bunch of deceived people. They've been deceived by the so-called white man and his society, his world, his order. They have no idea what's going on. They don't talk according to truth. When you bring forth the truth, they burn, so they got to run away, you know, because they not of it, you know. But that's why we being warned. That's what we being warned against. Let no man deceive you by any means. Keep on reading. Okay, Slot, you got it.
Job 12:16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his.
Yeah, correct. Yep. And the Heavenly Father has this all laid out. It's all of his order, man. The deceived and the deceiver are in the Lord's hands, man. So if you deceive, it's because the Lord ultimately wants you to be deceived. And the man that's deceiving and think he's at the top and thinking he's going to, he don't really think that he's going to go on forever. He knows his time is limited, but he'll allow you people to think it. He's in the Lord's hand as well, you know? And that's why we are waiting upon the Lord. That's why we want to serve the Lord and be right on the right side of the judgment, because we know the Lord is going to come. He's going to do things, man. He's going to bring judgment to this place. Destruction, death, lamentations are going to come, woe, famine, pestilence, all these things, man. You got it, brother.
Ezekiel 14:9, and if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing, I, the Lord, because all these people are false prophets, so they'll fall under that too, even him.
Right.
So he said, and if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing, I, the Lord, Yahweh, have deceived that prophet. And I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. So the Lord want to kill that.
Basically already did. You know, it did already. It just hasn't come forth to manifest yet. And these are the very things that we waiting for, man. We waiting for a kingdom that we can't see. We waiting for riches that we can't imagine.
I don't even gotta say it like I'm mad. That's simply what's going on.
That's what's going on.
That's what the Lord want to do.
It.
He want to kill this nigga, man.
Yeah, obviously.
You know?
Obviously, you out here walking around with no light, man. You walking around, you driving with your headlights off in pitch black darkness. You gonna crash eventually.
Yeah, all you so-called white people, y'all gonna crash and go into slavery. You gonna have your whole family in slavery.
Got it?
1 Peter 5:8 says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Yeah, man. And that's the devil's job, is to devour, man. To get you devoured. You know, by bringing forth many things into your path, man, that's going to take you off of the straight gate. You know, talking to the hopeful elect out there. So we got to be sober and be vigilant, man, because our adversary, everybody that's against this word, against truth, they're walking about trying to take you off these paths, and it could be anybody, man. The devil comes in many forms, man. Whoever got it.
To add to the point, Sirach 12:11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Because, you know, the verse above it says, never trust thine enemy. And the brother had brought out, be sober and diligent, basically because, you know, the adversary, the devil, Esau Edom, is walking about trying to get you, trying to deceive you, trying to devour you.
That's how dude came up crouching. He came up, well, you could see it through him, but he was fake sincere, trying to ask a question. You know, but you see how that ended. You got what you got, brother. Sorry, all right.
This is This is Luke 21:15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom. I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
Yeah, man. You got it.
Yeah, so that's basically it, man. The Lord, He's with us, and when He's with us and we stay in this, we do what He's supposed to do, which is why He's with us. We can never be confounded, man. It ain't nothing nobody can tell us. It's not. They can't compete. They can't keep up. The word we bring out is like fire at that point, and it burn them up, man. They can't deal with it. So I got one last one. This is Isaiah 45:7. It says 17.
That's what I was coming. That's why the spirit of the goes out on that.
Yep, that's what it says then.
That's it then.
It says, we'll start at 16. They shall be ashamed and also confounded. Confounded, all of them. They shall go to confusion together that are makers of idols. But Israel shall be saved in Yahweh, Vashem Yahweh Shah, with an everlasting salvation.
World without end.
Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded, world without end.
And that's what we waiting for, man. Our world that's going to come that's without end. You know, us being corrected, all of these wicked people being destroyed. You know, people not coming up against this word. And we can't do something about it, man. It's the time that's going to come. And all these devils, they go fill that wrath. And it's going to be, to their surprise, these people who they look down upon, you know, who they look as if we out of our minds being ruling over them, man, in our righteous estate, man, which is governing this world, in our right bodies, in our right minds, in our kingdom that's going to go on forever. Because our kingdom won't be brought down, man, because it's going to be ruled in righteousness. But that's it. Before we get up out of here, we'll give all praise and all glory to the Heavenly Father in the name of His Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Wahara Kakwadash.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Kwame Ashala.
Kwame Ashala.
Shalom.